Good morning. It's a beautiful Monday, July 14th. I'm Zach Howard. Here's your morning market update. 3 minutes to start the week. Who doesn't love Mondays? New opportunity to get going, build stuff, be successful, take chances. Hope you had a chance to reflect on that over the weekend. But let's get back to business. Business is Bitcoin. It is continuing to be the trade. I have to admit I was wrong. I apologize. I predicted that June would be the best month for Bitcoin in 2025. That doesn't seem to be the case. It's going to be July for now, as it loves this stagflationary environment in the US, which is inflation is accelerating faster than growth. Growth is still going up, but inflation is going up faster. You look through the backdrop of the rest of the world, they actually have growth and inflation accelerating at a rate of change positively. Those two dynamics really is the macro regimes that benefit the most. Commodities, to me, Bitcoin is a commodity. It has commodity-like characteristics similar to oil, energy, copper. I'll continue to rip in this backdrop in the last 2 weeks. The tailwind then are further depreciation of the currencies via the big bill and all the other fiscal spending globally that's coming, military spending, what have you, social program spending, what have you. You look at the bond yields in Canada, in the UK, in Germany, and even Japan, all accelerating higher, saying the backdrop is for more fiscal spending, more acceleration in debasement, which is my themes I keep talking about. If you understand that part, commodities, silver, all-time high, pretty much in the last 20 years here at almost $40 an ounce. Copper, all-time highs, $5.50 a pound, what have you. Cryptocurrency, even the altcoins, shitcoins are ripping here in this backdrop of higher beta plays, which is where they go the most. And in this backdrop, with the volatility continue to be compressed, bond yields, that US 2-year, 10-year yield curve, 54 basis points of positiveness there, saying there's no sign of a recession. We are going to run it hot from the fiscal standpoint. And that is the theme. It is the denominator we measure all this in. And the relief valve is hard assets, commodities. Obviously, the world's going to need commodities, but they're also store value in some countries. And the new alternative, Bitcoin. Okay, 121,000. I got a daily range of 111 to 125. IBIT, the most successful ETF in history since its launch, will rate change. Massive inflows continue, which is the biggest driver of daily Bitcoin pricing. When you look at those inflows, 953 million, almost a billion flowed into the IBIT on Friday alone. Past last week was one of the most successful weeks ever for an ETF as it relates to SPY, Spot, or SP 500, and so as other ETFs that are much larger in size. IBIT is the fastest ETF in history to get to 80 billion in assets under management. GLD, which is the biggest gold ETF in the world, its biggest week ever was back in June. It had 1.1 billion flow into it. IBIT on its own almost did that on Friday. The fear of missing out, the institutional adoption, all these are further catalysts to push those IBIT flows even further. Then you add in the passive machine that is the S&P 500 and the replication of that index with Michael Saylor's strategy about to be included in that strategy. Announced here today another Bitcoin purchase passing that $600,000 round number, and they continue to amass amazing gain on sale of their Bitcoin holdings. That is going to be the question going forward. If you're a CFO, if you're a board of directors, like, why can't I just adopt Bitcoin as my investment strategy? Why do I need all this overhead, employees, buildings, insurance costs, expenses? Bitcoin smokes all those operational decisions. Just add Bitcoin. That is the message. Have a great day. Back tomorrow. See you then.